Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Demons of the Deep by Steve Jackson. At the end of the last part, I was on paragraph 398. Let's reread this quickly as a reminder. Okay, you follow the stairs upwards, feeling very light and agile. At the top of the stairs, the doorway is open. The door has long since rotted. The room is littered with shells and seaweed. A silvery shape moves towards you. Then another and another. The room is the lair of 3 barracudas. These silvery fish are as long as a man, but very slender. They seem to be all eyes and teeth. They circle you greedily. You must fight them. With your back to the doorway, you can meet them one at a time. Okay, I've already fought them at the end of the last part. Okay, they are much faster than you, so you cannot even try to escape. If you kill the barracudas, you will find 4 gold pieces amid the litter on the floor. I've already done that. Okay, if you swim out of one of the tower windows and explore elsewhere, turn to 16. If you go back down and explore the tunnel, turn to 233. Okay, we're going to go back down and explore the tunnel and turn to 233. Here we are. Nearly. There we are. Okay, 233. You swim down the dark tunnel. About 4 yards below the level of the seafloor, it joins a hallway. If you go to the right, turn to 245. If you go to the left, turn to 270. Okay, we're going to go left and turn to 270. Now, the left tunnel leads slightly upwards. Glowing algae on the brick walls help you see where you are going. As you swim along, the algae get dimmer and dimmer. By the time you come to a door, you can barely see. Opening the door, you are confronted with the horror of 2 glowing skeletons. If you fight them, turn to 75. If you would rather get away from here, turn to 295. Okay, we're going to fight them and turn to 75. Oh, there they are. That was quick. Okay, they brandish their rusty swords. You can fight them one at a time. First skeleton 8-5, second skeleton 7-6. If you try to escape, turn to 295. If you destroy both skeletons, turn to 328. Okay, there they are. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so we have to fight 2 skeletons, 8-5 and 7-6. Okay, are they called first skeleton? Yeah. Okay, so first skeleton. He was 8-5, wasn't he? Yep. There we go. And second skeleton was what? 7-6, was it? Yep, 7-6. Oops. Only put, Mr. D. 7-6. Okay, brilliant. Okay, we're fighting them one at a time. So my skill is 10. I forgot. Okay, let's go. So we roll for him first. So 8 plus 7 is 15. I get 17. 15 to 17. That means I win. Put him down to 3. Okay, next. 8 plus 2 is 10. I get 18. So 10 to 18. Puts him down to 1. 8 plus 8 is 16. I get 16. So no one wins and no one loses. Okay, and again, 8 plus 4 is 12. I get 17. So 12 to 17. Okay, he's dead. Okay, next skeleton, because I'm fighting them one at a time, aren't I? Yep. Oh yeah, so we're rolling for him. So 7 plus 11 is 18. I get 17, so he hurts me. So 18 to 17. Whoops. Okay, so that takes 2 stamina points off me. Puts me down to 20. Right. Ironic how the weaker skeleton got me, but not the stronger one. I do declare. Okay, 7 plus 6 is 13. I get 19. So 13 to 19. Put them down to 4. Okay, 7 plus 8 is 15. And I get 15. So we both get 15. Seven plus 4 is 11. I get 12. So 11 to 12. I win. Puts him down to 2 rather. 7 plus 5 is 12. I get 16. So 12 to 16. Escape my foot. Right. Okay, so that's the end of the skeletons. That's done. So, whoops, let's get back to the game. Okay, so if you destroy both skeletons, turn to 328. We did, so let's go. Okie dokie. Investigating the shattered skeletons, you see that each one had eyes of black pearl. You drop the 4 black pearls into your bag and continue searching. Okay, let's do that first. So I'll just make a separate thing for black pearls, I think, because I'm going to pick up more. So black pearls. I think there was a game design studio called Black Pearl Solid Software or something. They ported Battlezone and Super Breakout to the Game Boy, because I have it. That's that anyway. That was interesting, wasn't it? It's probably the most boring thing I've ever said ever. Now I can think of worse. Anyway, my moans about redundant reflexives, I think they top the boredom list. Anyway, but I find it interesting. Anyway, so continue searching. In one corner of the room is a rusty metal box. If you prise the box open, turn to 357. If you ignore it and leave the room, turn to 374. Okay, we're going to ignore it and leave the room and turn to 374. It's not good. Can't remember what's in it, but it's not good. If you want to explore the tunnel in the other direction, turn to 245. If you would prefer to swim back up and out of the building, turn to 16. Okay, we're going to swim back up and out of the building and turn to 16. Oh, here we are. Oh, that was quick again. Okay, you swim away from the building, over the courtyard with the pentagram, and over the city of Atlantis. You find that swimming is coming very naturally to you now. Looking down over the city, you see no movement except for fish. The buildings appear deserted. Some have fallen into rubble and most are damaged, but the effect is still one of peace and beauty. 3 spots catch your eye, and you must decide which one to visit. A huge red-coloured dome with a broken roof, turn to 223. An unnaturally clear, smooth patch of sand, turn to 196. Or a square stone building, very well preserved, turn to 340. And that's it. Okay. We are going to go to the huge red-coloured dome with a broken roof and turn to 223. Here we go. 223. Oh, that was quick again. Wow, I've been really lucky with the page turnings here. Anyway, you swim towards the huge red dome on the sea floor. The closer you get, the bigger it looks. You swim in through the broken roof. Inside, you find a single great arena surrounded by tiers of benches. If you swim down towards the floor of the arena, turn to 304. If you investigate the seats, turn to 283. Okay, we are going to swim down towards the floor of the arena and turn to 304. Bit too far. Looks like my luck's run out with the page turnings. Okay, abandoned on the arena floor, you find a harpoon. You can add it to your possessions if you like. I will do, thank you. Okay, so we have a harpoon. New line. Yep, new line. Harpoon. Man the harpoons. Okay. The arena seems even more huge as you drift to the floor and look about you. You can imagine the combats and spectacles that must have been held here, but the huge stadium is empty now. What will you do? Leave the way you entered, turn to 3. Swim towards the ground level exits, turn to 161. Or investigate the seats if you have not done so already, turn to 283. Okay, we are going to swim towards the ground level exits and turn to 161. Nice and quick, this book, isn't it? Oh, here we are. Okay, you leave the arena floor and enter an underwater labyrinth lit only by the glowing moss on the walls. Here, when Atlantis was young, here, when Atlantis was young, were the gladiators' quarters, and here, behind these barnacle-covered iron bars, must have been the animal cages. Fascinated, you continue to search, finding nothing that is useful, but much that is strange and interesting. At length, you notice a stronger glow, not sunlight, but a blue phosphorescence. If you swim towards it, turn to 251. If you keep to the darkened areas, turn to 346. Okay, we are going to swim towards it and turn to 251. Okay, you swim down towards the blue glow. It brightens until you can see clearly. You peer through an open door and see a little old merman standing over a workbench. He is sawing at a piece of wood, but his saw is a silvery sawfish. Other fish tools hang on the walls, and the blue glow comes from a brilliant glow fish that hovers over his head. If you dive through and attack the old merman, turn to 25. If you talk to him, turn to 57. Okay, we're going to talk to him, of course, because attacking is never nice. So, 57. Here we are. The merman is surprised to see a land dweller in his workshop, but he is friendly. When he hears your story, he is sympathetic. I'd like to help you if I can, he says. If you have anything to pay, I will sell you some of my spare toolfish. They are magical and may be of use. What will you do? Offer gold, turn to 132. Offer a black pearl, turn to 373. Offer the harpoon, if you have it, turn to 76. Decline, thank him and leave, turn to 150, or attack him, turn to 329. Okay, we're going to offer gold and turn to 132. The merman is quite fond of gold, but he asks two pieces for each fish. If you will pay that price, turn to 316 and choose one fish for every 2 gold pieces you pay. If you cannot or will not pay that price, turn back to 57 and make a different offer, or turn to 150 and leave. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, so yeah, we will pay that price, and we're turning to 316. Okay, he offers you your choice of 4 useful fish: a sawfish, an axefish, a borer fish, and a glowfish, like the one overhead. These are the only fish that he has to spare, and he has only one of each to offer you. You may pay him for your choices, then leave. Turn 250. Okay, so let's have a look. We have 4 gold pieces. That means we can buy 2. We're going to take the glowfish and the sawfish. So that puts our gold down to 0. So we now have a glowfish and a sawfish. Okay. And now we're leaving and turning to 150. Okay, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, 150. You leave the merman's workshop and swim through the underwater corridors. Soon you see light, an opening to the outside. You leave the arena and swim towards the strange patch of clean sand that you noticed earlier. Turn to 196. Okay. You swim closer until you see a large area of clean white sand. Standing upright in the sand is a moss-covered human skull. As you approach, the water around the skull begins to shimmer, and you hear a thin voice inside your head. What will you do? Run away, turn to 10. Listen to the voice, turn to 321, or attack, turn to 26. And there's the skull in question, very nice. Okay, nice drawing, not a nice skull. Anyway, We are going to listen to the voice and turn to 321. Oh yes, the reason why there's some time between videos is because, strangely enough, my life doesn't revolve around making videos. I do have a lot going on, so I only really get a chance to do these every so often. Sometimes I can do more, sometimes fewer. Several things have to align before I can do a video. One, I need enough time. Two, I cannot be busy, and three, I must be bothered to do it. When those three magical things align, then I'll make a video. No sooner, no later. And regarding the talking at the start of the video, that's not going to change. I will waffle, I will read through everything in the video, I'll put some timestamps in the video description, but that's not going to change. I'm going to read through the how to play the game, and I'm going to read the background, and I'm going to waffle. That's just how it is. So, like it or lump it, that's going to happen. Anyway, enough of that. Paragraph 321. Okay, the shimmering water forms into a vague human shape. Can't remember where I was now after that little moan. Was I on that one? Was it 105 I was on? I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, so I was on the right paragraph. I just sort of got lost there because I was moaning. Anyway, paragraph 321. The shimmering water forms into a vague human shape. As the voice inside your head tells a sad story. I'll say that again. Now, the shimmering water forms into a vague human shape as the voice inside your head tells a sad story. Now, this ghost was once a sea captain, slain by treachery when his crew mutinied. He was eaten by fish and his bones were scattered, so he cannot find rest. He asks if you will gather his bones and give him a decent burial. If you help him, turn to 101. If not, turn to 216. Okay, we are going to help him and turn to 101. Restore 2 points of luck. Do I need that luck? No. Okay. The ghost leads you to various places around the city to find his scattered bones. The creatures of the deep give you both a wide berth as you work. Some of the bones are exposed on the seafloor, others are buried in sand or coral. As you work, you find a single gold piece. Before the job is done, you are tired. Half your remaining stamina, round down, is lost. Oh, great. So we found a gold piece, so we got one. That's good. But we have to lose some stamina, so we round down, so we're now down to 10 stamina. Oh, just half, but if it was something like 9.5, then we round down to 9, but it didn't, because we had an even number. Anyway, now, before the job is done, you are tired. Half your remaining stamina, round down, is lost. At last you are finished. The skull and bones are placed in a large urn, wedged safely between two large rocks and covered with sand. The ghost is pleased. His spirit is now free. In return, he offers to help you by leading you to a sealed bottle nearby. He does not know what is in it, but he senses magic. He takes you to the bottle. Roll one die to see what you have found. On 1 to 2, turn to 84. On 3 to 4, turn to 360. On 5 to 6, turn to 48. Okay, let's roll a die. Let's do this thing. Yep, down 1, thank you. And roll a die. Okay, we get a 2. So that means we are going to 84, which isn't too far away. I'll just scroll. 84, here we go. Jolly good. Okay, the bottle is made of red glass. Inscribed on the outside in your own language, which the ghost apparently could not read, are the words healing potion. You may drink it now or take it with you. It may be taken at any time except during a battle, and will restore your stamina to its initial level. You thank the ghost and leave, swimming towards the square stone building you saw earlier, 10-159. Okay. Okay, so let's say we have a healing potion. So healing potion, parenthesis, restores stamina to full. Yes, I know I've missed the E. I'll put that in now. Mr. Nitpicker. Right, okay, I'm talking to myself, I'm saying. Okay, now we're turning to 159. Let's go. You approach the building from the side. Swimming around to the front, you see a wide entrance with marble steps and huge bronze doors, now corroded and green. The doors are ajar. Within the building is a huge fat fish, which sees you and swims lazily in your direction. It is a grouper, at least twice as big as you are. It looks hungry. What will you do? Attack with your sword, turn to 119. Use the harpoon if you have it, turn to 280. Swim away, turn to 230, or circle around it, turn to 93. And that's all the options, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Just bear with me. Okay, we're going to choose the harpoon and turn to 280 because we do have a harpoon, don't we? So 280. As the grouper eyes you, you sheathe your sword and heft the harpoon. Now the grouper rushes towards you, its mouth open wide. You dodge skillfully and stab at it with the harpoon. Roll 2 dice. If the result is less than or equal to your current skill, turn to 246. If the result is greater than your current skill, turn to 375. Okay, so let's roll the dice. We need this to be less than or equal to 10, which it is. Good. So that's less than or equal to our current skill, which is 10. So we're turning to 246. You stab the grouper with your harpoon. It jerks in surprise. Instead of pressing the attack, it flees, taking the harpoon with it. Turn to 340. Okay, so we've used the harpoon. So let's just say used, or type used. There we go. That was nice. And we're turning to 340. Okay, 340. Where is it? Down here. Okay, you swim between the huge bronze doors and enter the stone building. The interior, like the exterior, is solid grey and overgrown with coral. Huge stone crypts line the walls, each with its own statue. Some of the statues are human, while some have fishy features, but all are proud. Noble, and much the worse for wear. You try to read the inscriptions on the crypts, but they are in a script which is strange to you. At the far end of the mausoleum, you see one statue in somewhat better repair than the others. In its right hand it bears a huge rod, and on its head is a crown. As you approach, you see that the crown is made of green jade, elaborately carved in the form of a chain of leaping dolphins. It is not part of the statue, but is a separate carving. If you lift the crown from the statue's head, turn to 11. If you leave the crown where it is and search the mausoleum for other things of interest, turn to 331. Okay, we are going to lift the crown from the we're going to lift the crown from the statue's head and turn to 11. Yeah, it says 11. It reads 11 rather. A book can't say anything. Right. Okay, you swim up until your head is level with the statues, and you lift the crown from its stony brow. As you do so, its eyes turn towards you, and its lips move. It speaks in a voice so deep you can feel your bones vibrate. Who dare take? That should be dare take. It's either who. If it takes infinitive, then it's dares. So who dares to take? Or if it's a modal verb sort of situation where it doesn't take the infinitive, it's then dare. So it's who dare take the crown of Atlantis from its resting place. I'll say that properly. You feel your bones vibrate. Who dare take the crown of Atlantis from its resting place? Will you fight for your prize or flee like a coward? What will you do? Fight the statue, turn to 232. Flee like a coward, turn to 39. Or return the crown, turn to 217. Okay, we're going to fight the statue and turn to 232. Okay, the statue strikes at you with its rod of stone and you parry with your sword. The statue's feet are rooted to its stone slab, making it very clumsy, but it is terribly strong. Statue, skill 6, stamina 16. If you decide to escape, Take the wound you get as you flee and turn to 39. If the statue hits you enough times to reduce your stamina to 2, turn to 126. If you defeat the statue, you may leave with your prize. Turn to 257. There we go. There he is. Okay. So we're fighting a statue, skill 6, stamina 16. Okay, statue. Skill 6, stamina 16. There we go. Okay, so my skill is 10 still. Yep, so let's get the dice. So 6 plus 11 is 17. I get 16. Oh, great. What are the odds? So 16 to 17. Oh no, wait, what? No, it was 17 to 16, wasn't it? That was stupid of me. 17 to 16, because it won, didn't it? That's why I'm annoyed. I knew there was a reason why I was annoyed. And there it is. Alright, get down to 8. Okay, next. Okay, 6 plus... Unbelievable. 12 is 18. I get 12. This is cursed. 12 to 18. Oh dear, oh dear. No, 18 to 12, sorry. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Okay, 6 plus 9 is 15. I get 18. Okay, 15 to 18. Now we're back on track. 14. 6 plus 2 is 8. I get 12. So 8 to 12. For him. Okay. 6 plus 7 is 13. I get 14. That's close. Okay, 6 plus 7 is 13. I get 16. 13 to 16. Down to 8. Okay. 6 plus 6 is 12. I get 21. So 12 to 21. That's more like it. Oh dear, I've jinxed myself. I know I have. I know I've jinxed myself. Here we go. 6 plus 7 is 13. Oh, nearly. I get 15. So 13 to 15. 4. 6 plus 7 is 13. I get 16. He loves his 13s, doesn't he? 13 to 16. Puts him down to 2. Okay, 6 plus 8 is 14. I get 16. So 14 to 16 and I win. Good. There we go. Finally. Right, puts him down to 0 and he's done. Okay, so... what was that? Oh, sorry. Right. Anyway, I win, so that's that. Let's go back to the game. Here we go. If you defeat the statue, you may leave with your prize, turn to 257. Okay, so we have the Jade Crown. Let's put that in our possessions. New line. Jade Crown. And returning to 257. Alright. As you are leaving, you notice a huge trapdoor in the floor. The handle is a bronze ring half a yard across. If you try to open it, turn to 90. If you leave the mausoleum, turn to 23. Okay, we're going to open the trapdoor and turn to 90. Okay, roll 3 dice. If the result is less than or equal to your current stamina, the trapdoor opens. Oh dear. If the result is more than your current stamina, the door opens anyway, but you have strained yourself and you lose 1 stamina point. Turn to 271. This is not going to be good, is it? Because my stamina is really low. Why does that say 2? It should be 6. Sorry. Why it says 2? It should be 6. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because I lost some things from that statue, didn't I? Put it down to 2 by accident. Anyway, so you need to roll 3 dice and hope the result is less than 6. Yep, so far so good. 1. 1. There we go, 7. It was a long shot. It sort of teased me. It sort of teased me, didn't it? Sort of. Anyway, it's greater than 6. I have to lose another stamina point. I knew it wouldn't. There's no way I was going to beat that. No way. I knew that was teasing me, getting 2 1s in a row. Anyway, so that's down to 5 now. In fact, that's so annoying, I'm going to use that stamina potion. So I'm going to say used on that because I have such low stamina. Right, okay, so that's used. That puts me back up to 22. There we go. Right. Turn to 271. What's inside the trapdoor? The trapdoor opens. Instantly, a whirlpool forms and sucks you down to the darkness below. Turn to 12. Okay. The trapdoor slams shut behind you as you whirl in the current. You catch hold of something to steady yourself. You are in pitch blackness. If you possess a glowfish, turn to 258. If not, turn to 113. Okay, so that's the end of the video. We will think if we have a glowfish or not in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to do the next part very soon. I'll try, I promise, but not well, but I promise I'll try, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. Anyway, I'll just put my next paragraph is paragraph 1 is paragraph 12. There we go, that's done. So yeah, we've used the stamina potion. Got a jade crown. We're back to full stamina, full luck, and full skill. Good. And that's the end of that. So thank you very much for watching. We're about a third of the way through the book-ish. About 3/8-ish. I don't know, I'm talking rubbish. Anyway, so thanks for watching and goodbye.